This is the third video for our investigation 2.1 of renting bicycles, and the area that we are focusing on is investigation 2.1 part C. How much do you think each company charges to rent 32 bikes? All right. Now, what they ideally want us to do is they want us to look at the table and then look at the graph. So what I'm going to do is erase that part. And all right. So first we'll look at Adrian's. So we want to know for 32 bikes, how much is Adrian going to charge? Now the easiest way to do this is that we basically connect the coordinates, because there is no 32. We have 5, we have all multiples of 5 that we can get to. Alright, so we can get to 35, but there is no 32. There won't be a point on 32. So what we actually do is we connect all this. Okay. And once we've connected it all, we find 32 for the number of bikes, which we would assume is about right here. And we're going to go up until we hit that line. Now from that line, we go over, which is about right here on our graph. So for Adrian, we're going to estimate, and let me see, we were counting by 200s, so the line right here, that's 1,000. So we're looking at about 900 and say $80 for Adrian. All right, and that's our estimate, and that's how we come up with an estimate for Adrian. All right, now Rocky is going to be a little bit more challenging because we have a table, and somewhere between 30 and 35, we see that it's going to be somewhere between 975 and 1,070. All right, so we have to figure out how is this actually working. This is actually counting by 5s. And what we want to do is we're looking to see if there's any type of a pattern in here. So 400 to 535, that's a difference of 135. 535 to 655. And yep, I'm going to pull out my calculator. And we'll do 655 minus 535. That's 120. 655 to 770. So 770 minus 655, 115. All right. We'll do one more just so we can get an idea as to what's really going on, because it seems like it's changing by about 5 each time. So 875 minus 770. So we want to see if this is going to be 110. 105. Oh. Yeah, that's right. All right. So that one changed by about 10. All right. So the pattern is about 100 or so. Okay, every 5 bikes. So 32, we might estimate that, let me see, to go from 975 to 170. 1070 minus 975. Okay, that's only 95. All right. and we want 32. 32 is about half of 95. As far as it's halfway in between 30 and 35. So if the difference from 975 to 1070 is 95, if we take about half of that, just had it, 95 divided by 2. So it's about 47. Okay. So if we take 975 plus, let's just say 45, since it's a little bit less than half. So 975 plus 45. It's about 1,020. So that's what we'd probably estimate for Rocky, is about 1,020. You can come up with your own estimate. The key is that you have to be able to explain it. So on your sheet, you are going to work on trying to explain how you got the answer for Rocky and how you got the answer for Adrian. Again, Adrian, you could just follow the graph. Rocky, there's actually a lot of different ways that you could do this. The estimation process, if I was to do this again, I'd probably come up with a different number. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. All right, so take a few minutes and see if you can answer that question. And we're going to move on. In the next video, we're going to move on to part D, where we're looking for patterns in both the table and the graph.